that stupid mummy movie.
Well, hey, some people wanted to, and enough people paid for it, but they only paid $13 million. It's pretty much a drop in the bucket. I think they like spent 50 something just to produce it. Yeah, on Tom Cruise alone. So, welcome to another week of Ghost and Scene, everybody. This is a very exciting week because we took last week off. There's been so much news happening. We didn't have time to do anything last week.
There's lots that we got to wrap our heads around nowadays, and we just want to make sure that we're coming at you guys with some informed information. We're just not going to shoot off the hip.
No.
We do our research.
Full truth, guys. Full disclosure, we've been doing lots of research, and things aren't looking good. It's looking pretty grim out there, guys. So if you have your crucifixes, you have your rosary beads, your candles, light them up. Light them up and let them smoke all night, guys. Because I don't know what's going on. So let's get to the business of the week, because there's been some things happening in the box office that are pretty suspect. And I think it's finally time we get down to the meat of the subject. You guys ready to talk about what I'm ready to talk about?
I think so.
Okay.
I think you're talking about our most recent victory.
Yes.
The people listen. And thank you, people, for listening.
Yes. Okay. First of all, our town hall was a rounding success. We got a lot of emails saying that the phone lines were so jammed up that literally not a single phone line got through. It was like it was a bottleneck effect. And we blame T-Mobile for that. And we're going to come back and we're going to have another town hall where the phone lines are going to be like, it's going to be like where you can hold and you can wait while somebody is able to call, and then they hang up, and then it's your turn.
That would be so much better.
It's going to be better. We're working with a different company now, and I'm not going to disclose their name because the deal hasn't been set in stone, and I don't want to burn any bridges that I don't have to. But so that was a resounding success, and that's the first thing. Sure, let's get to that. But I want to talk about something that they've been okay. So this is only to the audience, okay? Mark and Rob have been telling me that I couldn't talk about Pixar for the last year, okay? They've been begging me not to say the word. They've been begging me, and I'm going to say
I still don't like it. I still don't like it when we're saying on air. I'm starting to think that it's a mistake.
They're evil. They're evil, and they're out to get you. They've been out to get you this whole time. And the fact that you're too stupid to even realize it makes you even more vulnerable. The fact that you're eating up every movie that they put out makes you more vulnerable. Every single trailer, every single ad that you watch that's on a bus that passes by, you're getting entrapped by ghosts. And not by just the regular spooky dooky fun kooky ghosts that you see at the Haunted Mansion. Okay? These are grade A bad guy ghosts.
But there's just been so many great films. There's Finding Fish.
Yes.
Toy Cars.
Over the Hedge.
Over Hedge.
Yes. Bruce Willis was really good in that.
The Bug movie was good.
Bugman.
The Ant Boy.
Ant Boy, yeah.
I think there was a lava girl in there somewhere. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Taylor Lautner's early commitment to screen was very good. He's very karate oriented in that movie.
Balloon Man.
The Balloon Man. Yes. All of these movies, I mean, okay.
The Monster Mash.
If we had pictograms with all of these different symbols, they would all add up in a chemical equation that's nuclear fusion. Guys, This is stuff that we're working with that is beyond our scope of knowledge. This is what we've been talking about. We've been researching this for weeks, and I literally don't know half of what we're talking about yet, because half the stuff is inaccessible. We got to go to the Library of Congress to get some of the stuff that we need. So
Buzz Lightyear.
Done. He's a spaceman. Okay? So you add a rocket ship with a spaceman, and all of a sudden you're talking about a nuclear bomb on Earth. Okay? And Pixar is the one that is adding all of these components, and they're not building the bomb. Okay? No one's building a bomb yet because the equation's not complete. But I believe that Cars 3 plays an integral part, and God forbid they ever make an Incredibles 2, because I truly believe that'll be the end of the world.
Gio, they are making an Incredibles 2.
That's not true.
It's set to come out.
I have a reminder. I have a
very soon.
It's on my phone. It has the IMDb page marked, and as soon as they have a IMDb page for Incredibles 2, it's supposed to tell me. So it hasn't told me, so it's not true.
Well, you could be getting jammed, Gio. You know, I think it's one thing that we can learn about this year is that, you know, people don't want us to be necessarily getting this message out there. Our phone lines have been broached, and you know, we got to watch out for this stuff.
Yeah,
you're right.
Totally.
No, you're right. Okay, so if Incredibles 2 comes out, we're in some serious trouble. But I don't want to. That's an if. That's in the future. Let's push that date as far back as we can. We can stall because pre-production. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong. Okay, so
they might not get all the actors in the film. That's really important. They got to make sure that the locations will give you permits to shoot.
Brad Bird, his last movie, Tomorrowland, was a hunk of garbage. And so if they give him the movie back, I don't think they will. And if they don't, it'll be better because I think Brad Bird is one of, if not the only person that is at the helm of this. I don't want to say what it is because it's very dangerous. And this is the kind of stuff that we can get in trouble for. Okay? So I'm not going to call it by its name, but you know what I'm talking about.
We know.
Cars 3 just came out, guys. Okay? Starring Owen Wilson. And everybody knows he's a good guy. I know he's a good guy. You guys, he's been in some good movies. Okay? He's had his troubled past, but he's risen above. And for some reason, and probably for the money, I believe, hopefully, he's joined forces with Disney Pixar Animation Studios.
For the third time.
For the third time. It's very true.
Repeat.
And I'm not sure if he was in the Cars animated cartoons or in the shorts, so this could probably be the 15th or 16th time, for all we know. So Owen Wilson in Cars, the equation gets a little blurry because he's a very good mathematician, and he's played mathematicians in a lot of his movies. He's a very scientific-oriented kind of guy, and you can tell in a lot of his parts.
He's a method actor, too. He spends most of his time on the sets counting numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's why Cars was such a good fit, because so many cars go around in the circle. He just counts all of them. And he has
three. Yeah. And they go around laps every single time, so he has to count them every single time he passes. They pass him.
And he's a very fast talker. Like the cars in this movie, it's fast, very fast.
Absolutely.
And he'll mutter equations into his speech. He's just speaking so fast. It sounds like he's muttering, but underneath he's actually just shooting a lot of equations out. He's very quick at equation talking.
And I mean, he had some experience. He's played other cars. A lot of people don't know this, but in the Dark Knight trilogy, he was the Batmobile. All those sounds were Owen Wilson. He did the voiceover for
So it's not his first rodeo.
No, he's really good at making the car noises.
So he's been heading this franchise. Okay, it was him in the first movie, and he's now back in the third. Kind of like somebody we know, Vin Diesel, in the Fast and the Furious franchise. And I mean, you see the similarity with the cars. Think about it. Okay, Owen Wilson was in the first movie in a car, as a car. Pretty much, I mean, we can argue that Vin Diesel's part in the Fast and Furious, he is a car. Okay? He's a car in disguise as a man, but he's a car nonetheless. American muscle. So, these two people appear in the first movie, disappear in the second movie, and then reappear triumphantly back in the third. Okay? And these two movies are linked, and I'm not sure what the link is. I don't know what Vin has to say about this, but if he has anything to say, he can email us. No big deal. We'll get this cleared out of the way. Okay? I don't want to conjecture about Vin Diesel if I don't have to.
There's also a lot of red. In Triple X, the X's are red.
Yes.
And Lightning McQueen is red.
Yes.
Red movies.
Vin Diesel, like a diesel engine.
Diesel engine.
Yeah.
Let's not forget.
Perhaps.
These cars run on diesel. Yes, they do. So there's a connection there. Vin, if you want to clear this up, you have your space. Okay, you can respond to us any way you like on Facebook Live. You can respond to us with a YouTube video, with a fun.
Give us a call.
Give us a call.
Well, it's a call.
Exactly. The lines are
join
open.
Join the conversation here on the show.
We expect you to call us in next time and really clear your name, because if not, there's something suspect. Okay.
Mm.
Now,
you're not going to get any more parts in Hollywood if you don't clear it up.
Exactly. The studio execs are looking out, and they're seeing that you're not telling the truth.
Three strikes are out.
And they know that we are. Our track record has been impeccable. People listen to us. We're really a force in the industry now.
Check it out. Mummy 3 made no money because everyone watched our video the other week, and they're like,
absolutely.
I don't want to be coaching soccer and kill my dad. I'm not going to do that.
I don't want to stab my dad and blame it on the Mummy 2.
I'm not seeing that.
They didn't. And guess what? Brendan Fraser's doing just fine now.
Yeah, he's fine.
I saw
a photo of Brendan Fraser, and he had a smile, and he was holding himself in a manner that he truly loved himself. And I feel that, and this is something where this is more than just like a personal feeling. This is like a spiritual feeling, that the Mummy's curse has been lifted from Brendan Fraser and has been put onto Tom Cruise.
Oh no.
Okay. And I believe it because the proof is in the pudding, guys. The movie did bad. Tom Cruise loves money. If the movie did bad, he doesn't like that. Tom Cruise no money. Tom Cruise like money.
Tom Cruise like
he has a very good record at getting money.
Exactly.
Tom Cruise
get money, dude. Yeah.
Tom Cruise
shows
the
money. Remember that
classic
scene? The classic scene.
He shows it.
Barry Maguire. Show me the money. That's pretty much like that's the I Am Groot. Tom Cruise was previously the Groot of the whole thing. That's the only thing he could say for years. But now he's back and he's doing this movie and it ruined him. He's now cursed. So we're going to be watching Tom Cruise very closely. We're going to be on a Cruise watch. If anybody sees anything about Tom Cruise, he's looking old, he's looking tired, he has a mummy staring at him and is pointing something at him, and he looks like he's gonna be wrapped in what do you call it? Not just toilet paper, but actual wrappings. He's a dignified mummy.
Gauze.
If he looks hurt, honestly, okay, and this is beside the point. And this is breaking character. If he's hurt, if he looks like he's hurt, call an ambulance, okay, guys? Don't pretend like he's a mummy. He's probably got an accident or something. So if he looks like there's gauze on him, call an ambulance. Get somebody to help him. Ask him where he is, where his keys are, who he is. Because it may not even be Tom Cruise. There's a lot of people that look like him. A lot of people get plastic surgery to look like Tom Cruise.
That's true.
Okay?
He's a very desirable person. So this is a very tricky situation for him, and we want to make sure that he comes out all right.
Absolutely. Yeah, he has to come out of this the better. And this will help his character acting, because he will now know what it is to be cursed for once in his life, to have something negative go against him, because he's just been breezing through like a fucking
gazelle.
Exactly. And as a person who's been to the other side, I could say that it definitely affects you. I recently decided to clean up my life a little bit, dress more appropriately, to have people respect me more. Because I know that this can all be taken away very quickly. I'm fortunate to be back.
Wow. That's
so, Tom,
stuff.
We're on Cruise watch for you, Tom.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to burn the midnight oil for you, Tom. We're not going to give up on you so easy. It's not going to be a one and done. We're going to watch you, and we're going to make sure you're safe. We're going to steward you through this turbulent time. Ghost in the Scene is with you, and it's with all of you guys. Everybody out there in the internet that's looking at us right now. This is for you guys.
This is for you.
Till next week, we're going to have some serious business, a lot of stuff in the works, more research. We're getting to Library of Congress, and they're going to show us some documents that only certain people are privy to. So you're going to get some very exclusive stuff very soon. So stay tuned, okay, guys? Till next time, stay in the scene.
Stay in the scene.
Keep them eyes on the screen.